TopGun podcast. We're excited to have you here. We got another great episode, including some NFL, some crazy moments, some big wins, some big losses, some NCAA possibilities of firing. The MLB World Series is in play, and the NBA is getting fired up. We're also going to bring you the big three greatest sports comebacks of all time. You'll have to let us know what we missed, because we probably missed some. But this one was a tough one for me. I don't know about these guys. It was Giovanni's pick, so hope you guys enjoy. And as always, let's go. All right, boys, here we go. Week 8 in the NFL, week 9 in NCAA, and the World Series is in play, as well as the start of NBA. This week was, again,
Crazy.
This is the rounding out of October, just like we talked. October madness, as they say, right? Or do they?
Not quite March Madness.
Not quite. It's
March Madness.
It's madness though. Okay, so what we're gonna kick off with, just like per usual, per the episode, we're gonna get started with the sports is awesome. If anybody has any of those, anybody got any? Just like, you know what, I like sports. Sports is good.
I actually have a moment. Well, not really a moment, but kind of just a feel-good story. I know that this was really popular during the draft. VJ Edgecombe, him, living off of a generator for so long, and in his NBA debut, this kind of also goes in with my clear for takeoff. Bro had like 34 points. He absolutely popped off in his NBA debut. I mean, I just feel for the kid. He's getting his money. He's, able to take care of everyone around him. And he plays well. I think we made the right person. We drafted the right person into the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
He looks awesome.
Yeah. Anything for you, Giovanni?
I haven't saw anything, but I'm saying that Victor Wembanyama is probably now an MVP candidate. Now
what are we, 3 games in?
Playing very well.
Pretty well.
Yeah,
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Funniest things. I have funniest. So funniest moment that I had in sports this week was Cam Newton literally getting in a fist fight with the Alabama A&M mascot. I thought that was pretty funny. Cam Newton's a pretty wild dude. I don't even know where to start on him. He's just out there on another planet right now. So
not far enough. Like, he's not on Antonio Brown's planet.
No.
That guy.
Do we even know where he's at? Like, have we found him yet?
I think he's on Neptune right now.
He's wanted for murder still, right? Like attempted murder?
Something like that. I mean, he's up to no good.
Listen, I guess getting your head beat in for 10 plus years that'll do that to you.
Yeah.
So, all right, you guys, funniest things.
I got 2 of them. This probably aged well, but I'm just going to say famous YouTuber Tom Grossi was hilarious trash talking as a Giants fan to the Eagles as a trash team could beat them again. He makes a bet that if they can beat the Eagles, he'll be giving us Cam Scatterboo jersey, which that definitely aged well because of the Scatterboo injury.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. You don't want to see anything happen to anybody like that, and he hasn't done anything for anybody to hate him. He's not one of those players where it's like, well, no, that was sad. I felt bad for him. He's using his
like CTE for good in games. There's 2 kinds of guys with CTE. There's Cam Scatterboo, where it's like he just plays hard and he's a good guy, and then you got people like Brian Cushing, who's spitting on people and beating them up, and people like that. I think Cam Scatterboo, he's a great kid, and it just sucks to see, really.
Yeah,
You jinxed it. You said Cam Scatterboo might have been injured. You jinxed it.
Well, the way he plays, he plays so reckless. I think it was more or less like my point was it's only a matter of time before he gets injured, and that play
Yeah,
wasn't.
you jinxed
It
it.
wasn't even
That's
that
not
reckless
good.
of a play. I mean, he caught the ball and got.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a hip drag. It was more like a shoulder drag, and that's what happened.
Um,
Uh,
I got
so
one more.
all right, another Tom Grossi.
No,
Oh,
I got after game one of the World Series, footage emerged on social media of Barger recounting his post-game celebration, which included his World Series clinching story. Apparently, he was asked to sleep on the couch when his girlfriend was in town, only to be kept awake by the squeaky pull-out mattress.
yikes!
Yeah.
Got to get a good night's sleep before the World Series.
Yeah, you'd think.
Or whatever was going on there. I mean,
I'm not gonna comment on that.
Yeah.
I'm staying away from that one, especially on a show where I'm on it with a couple of teenagers. So wait till you guys get to
Not
18.
cool. Not cool.
Not cool indeed. Not cool indeed. But
yeah, series is tied
congratulations
up
to him.
1-1.
All right. Yeah,
Series tied up 1-1.
Series tied 1-1. You know, if that's going to be talking MLB for the day, I want the Jays to win in the worst possible way.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
The evil empire of the Dodgers we just can't have that happening. I mean, it's
Mm-mm.
just
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just you got a little guy. We're out here rooting for David against Goliath here. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
For real.
great first win by
Yeah.
the Jays. I mean, it was.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, that I did not expect them to come out and throw the first punch, but home field advantage was good for them. So hopefully they can do something with it. Make a little run, put the pressure on the Dodgers. So
Yeah, they came out swinging, man.
yeah, no, they did. I literally, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. On to our next segment. Grounded, cleared for takeoff.
I got through 4 of them.
I have so many. So I'll round us off, and if you guys take any, because if I go, I might take half of yours. So go ahead.
All right, so the first one I got, it's Joel Embiid because he said this in this quote on his minutes restriction of the 2025-26 season. The longer I said, the shorter stints. You play 2 to 3 minutes and you got to get out. That's literally nothing. I might as well stay home and be with my family. Longer stints, able to let the game come to you.
Yeah, I think a lot of Philly fans didn't even think he was going to play the beginning of the year. Like that was kind of up in the air. They've just got. I don't know what the process is. Like,
nothing.
Good for him that he marketed that and like he fooled a bunch of people into believing that he was going to be like the answer. And that they've kept him around and give him a whole bunch of money, but he has done like zero for that franchise. And I mean, how many conference championships do they have?
None.
0. Yeah. I mean, he's a great athlete. He'd be a great second player on a team, but he's just not the guy. You know what I mean?
He's healthy. He's not healthy every year, so. Yep. All right. I got 2 more for the next round that I got. It's Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, and the Damon Jones gambling scandal.
Yeah. I have a feeling we'll get to that. We got a little. We're gonna
go a little bit more on that.
We're gonna go into that after we get done with cleared to take off and grounded. All right. But yes.
Yeah.
Grounded.
Yep.
There's
something
going
the
on.
last one I got cleared for takeoff. It's Drake May. He is a star. He had 4 touchdowns, I believe, on us today, and I think he is really good.
I think, yeah, we might have to put some respect on the Patriots for sure.
Yeah.
Some serious
we've already talked about it so much, but it's just like the turnaround right now is kind of it's looking a little ridiculous.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
It is not fair. Not at all.
Mike Vrabel's doing really good on the Patriots. I'm happy for him.
Got to give credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
Any grounded, Giovanni?
I don't think so. That's it.
All right, Cooper.
I had a few clear for takeoffs that I wanted to touch on. I already talked a little bit about VJ Edgecombe just being great, but right now, dude, what the heck is going on with Aaron Gordon?
Oh
Dropping
my gosh.
50 points in the first game of the season, and he was like 10 for 11 on threes. Just ridiculous. Normally, you think that leading role of the Nuggets goes to Jokic, but I mean, like, what the
Wow.
heck?
Yeah.
He looks great.
Yeah.
And
50 burgers.
in addition, yeah, 50
Yep.
burgers. And then Luca, dude, Luca right now, he looks great.
By
Like
the way,
we
he
said,
will be out for 1 week.
yeah, but
Wemby too. Crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we kind of talked about it last week, but it's not LeBron's team anymore. It's
No.
Luca's, and it's crazy to think that you have Luca and LeBron on the same team.
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous.
It would be like Bird and Magic being on the same team.
Oh.
Speaking of Larry Bird, if you guys were not able to see this,
Oh, I saw it.
No, I didn't.
Talking about Philo.
Adam Philo of Alliance High School dressed as Larry Bird.
Larry the
from-
Legend.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it was the funniest
Shivani,
thing
you're gonna have
ever.
to ask him to see that.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
if you see him on Mondays,
The stash.
to ask
I
him.
always see
his-
him every day, so
I would say ask him about his Larry Bird costume.
his stash
Oh,
was actually
God.
probably too full.
yeah.
Larry's got the Cooper stash.
And it's a and it's a little because it's a little
It's blonde.
I
It's
think.
kind of thin. Yeah.
But yeah, just speaking of Larry Bird, that kind of reminded me.
Yep.
But
I saw those.
another cleared for takeoff. Alperen Şengün has just looked really consistent through his first however many games Houston's played.
Yeah.
He's filling up all the categories. He's doing what he needs to do. He's a player who I've liked for the past few seasons, and he's looked really good so far. And I want to see a lot more of him going forward.
Well, I think Houston made some moves in the offseason. I think the KD pickup was huge for them.
Yeah. We'll
yeah.
talk about that later with the same faces, different places.
Sure we will.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a little preview.
But yeah, that was my two that I just had to throw out there.
All right.
Two guys who look good so far.
Listen, only like one of those took some off my board, and I'll save actually the other stuff for going forward. Cleared for takeoff. This was before today's game, but I saw a video of Jackson Dart over like at Giants camp, or not. I guess it wouldn't be camp, but training facility, and apparently he is a stud at this thing called kendama.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys know what kendama is?
Yeah, I know what a kendama is.
So for those of you that don't know what kendama is, it's this little ball attached to a string, and then there's like two cups on the end of a stick, and you just kind of try and flip the ball onto either a post or the two cups on the end, and it is like it's apparently pretty hard to do because like he was having some of his guys like try and do that, and they couldn't do it, and he was pulling out these like trick shots like a yo-yo master or something. It was wild.
It's a pretty tricky thing. I've had one before. They're not easy to use, especially like the manual dexterity that it takes to use them is really difficult. But I feel like a lot of professional sports players have like weird talents like that. Like a lot of them are good at juggling because like they do that for their practices. Like Wembanyama, I see him doing the drills and he's like juggling tennis balls and stuff
before the game and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but the kendama is really cool.
I feel like that's pretty like
it's a little more niche.
Yeah, it's like it's not something you would see very often. So I don't know. That's definitely something that I was just like, and then just watching him do it on the video, I was just like, holy cow. And he was getting after it. I mean, it was pretty impressive. So on top of being a stud quarterback at the moment, I mean, it, who knows how this could go, but yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting as well.
Kind of reminds me of Miles Turner with the Lego. You ever see the videos of him? Miles Turner, the center for the Pacers, just loves Legos and Star Wars.
He's with the Bucks now.
Oh, come on, Giovanni.
Oh, right. I knew that.
Oh,
that was supposed to be my
That's
point.
spoiled.
That was my point.
Dang
I
it!
totally
Spoilers,
forgot
my
that.
bad.
You're fired.
My bad.
You're not getting
Giovanni Chef.
you're not getting paid this week.
This is ridiculous.
Dang it.
Anyway,
All right. Well,
My bad.
that was one of my cleared for takeoff. Stay relevant, cleared for takeoff. Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Toronto Blue
still
Jays.
beefing?
No, Toronto Blue Jays versus the LA
Oh.
Dodgers. I mean,
oh, there you
they're
go.
back at it, man. They're back at it again.
Oh yeah.
I did have Victor Wembanyama only because like the first 2 games that he played, he looked like a freak of nature. I mean, I think I did pick him or somebody like him in my cheat code of athletes last week, but he is just
There he
like
goes again.
crossing guys over, stepping back, draining threes, and then just taking off from the free throw line off of one dribble, like a drop step free throw line dunk. And it was just, he is a massive human being. Did you see the video of him with like his legs too? Like as he was crossing guys over, his shoes are shifting. It's like his shoes were too big for him.
Yeah.
It's like he has like rubber legs.
Yeah, have you seen the video of him rolling his ankle
yeah.
mid game and then he just walks it off?
Pops up and runs down the floor. Yeah, it was crazy. Like LeBron James would be out for a month.
Oh my god.
I know he's 40 and Wembanyama was like 21, but still.
Yeah.
Anyway, cleared for takeoff. I'll give some credit to NFL refs because they've taken a lot of heat over the last couple days, and NCAA refs at that matter. Yeah. But NFL referee Nate Jones, did you catch that on Monday night's game where Jackson Smith and Jigba was in a scuffle?
Yeah.
And he gets pinned up against the bench, and Nate Jones came over and like hugged him and like hovered over him like a mother bear protecting her young, and it was a wholesome moment there.
But I saw that it was.
So he's a former player, so that's where he kind of understood like the nuances of the game and like what was about to happen. So he kind of saw Jackson Smith in a bad spot and kind of just protected him there. Yeah,
that's nice.
And get on him because that's what you need more from is kind of like the referees being a little more down to earth instead of what's his name who suspended Trey Greenlaw because he didn't like the way he was talking to him.
Oh my goodness! Listen, you know how many times there's been players or coaches run down refs after a game?
Oh god!
And the fact that ref, I mean, if you remember watching in that Giants game, there was a pass interference.
He's also
I saw.
Yeah. He's the one who officiated the Lions-Cowboys game. He's terrible.
No,
zebras.
Yeah, so he just ran him down and said, "Listen, my good sir. I disagree with some of the calls that you made, but I hope you have a safe drive home." And then he suspended him.
That's bull, man.
That's all he said. He threw a flag at him too. Like,
dude, the flag was
get back there. Yeah, pull out a flag. What's the point in the flag at that point? Like, you just go home, go back and pencil in some paperwork. And,
I know the pass interference was bad, but
no, it was a bad call, and I think that Drake Greenlaw is coming off of an injury. He's all emotional, but
it
was a bad call. There was another bad one tonight, a couple of them, but anyway, we'll get to that. All right, Mariners fans. I know that they are not going to be involved in the World Series, but there's kind of some karma here that so the game before the last game, they were making fun of George Springer getting hit in the knee, like cheering and laughing and cheering that he got hit in the knee. George Springer.
That's not cool.
George Springer is a renowned let's hit some go ahead home runs in clutch moments. And so the next game, what does he do? Is he hits a 3-run home run to take the lead and take them into the World Series, basically. So Mariners fans, you're grounded.
Yeah, not cool, man.
You don't cheer on injuries.
Yeah, that's not cool.
No bueno on that.
That probably cost the Mariners the whole series right there.
Yeah, it's karma. So
Yeah.
if you believe in that or not, it's just one of those things. And I have something here. I know we kind of talked off screen, but we talked
Yeah.
some NBA gambling stuff. Something I'll throw in when we
Yeah.
get to that. If Cooper doesn't break us down on that, Cooper had some homework here.
Yeah.
Grounded. Jaylen Brown's fake hairline.
I saw
Yeah.
this video, dude.
It looked like shoe polish.
Yeah.
He looked like Carlos Boozer, man.
Yeah, we talked about
Yeah.
that
That
too.
was
Yeah.
that was
Oh,
so
that's a
ridiculous.
bad look. Or he got a spray tan.
Yeah.
Although the only problem I have with the video is I can't find like a high quality version of it, so it
So
might be doctored. It might not be a real video,
that's
but
true.
if it is
is
real, I mean, Jaylen Brown.
that's not good.
Well,
What are we doing?
I know it's not high quality, but you can watch it on video. It's not a still shot. You know what I mean? Like it's not
Yeah.
like you can watch it on the network production. It's not like one of those ones where they catch a still frame after a game or during a game and you just kind of like Photoshop something in there. It was legit happened. I don't know what other than the Turkish hair products. Like I don't know what you could shoe polish. I don't know. Like what else could it have been? Fake tan? I mean, I don't I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Jaylen Brown does not need to go fake tanning. Just saying.
Yeah.
The other one is oh gosh. I'm gonna say this. This is actually a serious one. Before
Yeah.
we get into the NBA problems here.
Yeah.
The NCAA. Did you guys hear that the NCAA is going to let players and coaches begin betting on outside sports as of November 1st?
I did not hear that, but that is
So
crazy.
so that
Yeah.
just reeks of lobbying. Like FanDuel, DraftKings, whoever, like why do 18-year-olds who are now that they're getting NIL deals and in 2 years, let's just say football, in 2 years they're going to go on to make millions of dollars, or if they're playing basketball in 1 year they're going on to make millions of dollars. Why are we giving them an opportunity to do this? Like let's say, okay, I think Cooper Flagg's a great guy. I don't think he would do anything like this, but like let's say Cooper Flagg's making, I don't know, what was it, like $10 million
20
to go to
something
Duke?
million a
Yeah.
year.
And then he goes on to the NBA and he's just making bags, right? To a 19-year-old who now has
Yeah.
friends who are playing for Duke, right?
Yeah.
And all he has to say is, "Hey, now this is hypothetical. I don't think Cooper Flagg would do this. I'm going to go on record. But
Yeah.
I'm saying someone in that same situation goes, "Hey, can you if you shave a couple points here, I'm going to kick you like 50 grand." Like that kind of
Oh my.
stuff. Like that kind of stuff could be happening. I mean, it only makes it more realistic with what has been going on in the NBA or what is now coming to light. But I
Yeah.
mean, but why make it so easy for kids who are playing on sports that they can gamble on to gamble? I don't I I'm all about a friendly wager or just, kind of, having fun or making predictions or having takes, but giving an 18-year-old $8 million and then saying, "Oh, here's your FanDuel account." Like that kind of stuff is just, I don't know.
Yeah. That's not even cool.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
And did you heard that the NIL is gonna be through Ohio schools? Like,
Yeah, there's a lot to kind of like dig in there. It hasn't passed yet. It probably will pass, but
Well, and I had something else that I wanted.
we'll get Cooper back here. Um, I don't think I had anything else as far as the grounded or cleared for takeoff. Cooper, you were saying you had something else you wanted to talk about with high school NIL?
And not NIL, but just OHSCA, and with the playoffs coming around and football, the OHSA made a very, very important decision yesterday, and I don't know if how much you guys follow Ohio high school football and all the state champions,
A little
but
bit.
Talking about Irontown?
last I'm talking about Ironton, and
Yeah.
I'm talking about how they were banned from the playoffs because uh, allegedly they were paying students to come play football for them. And I agree with
Allegedly.
what a lot of people are saying, where it's if this was Ironton Catholic, this wouldn't be a problem. Because you look at a lot of the big private schools and they can still like basically pay for students to come play there by being like, hey, we're giving you an athletic scholarship, or because it's private, they can just like give them these things that it's like you're yeah, I just think the whole situation is
No,
a little ridiculous.
I
And
agree with you there. I mean, we live in an area too where it is blatantly prevalent in Northeast Ohio.
dude,
Yeah.
Maslin and
And
McKinley,
it
man.
happens everywhere. I know
Yeah.
Yeah.
Columbus has a lot, Cincinnati has a lot. For a while, probably before you guys were really in the high school scene or even knew about much high school stuff, Youngstown had a lot too. Um, but and I'm not. Yes, Maslin. I mean, I think at this point everybody knows that Maslin does some form of recruiting at the high school level for football. I mean, the rest of their athletics are not nearly as prevalent. I mean, and when you get like just football guys and they are NFL talent, and then they
Yeah.
don't play any other sports, and the rest of their sports aren't that great, then yeah, I mean, it, it looks bad. Okay. But when
Uh,
those teams are D1 and they're competing against, like you said, a Catholic team that is going up and legally recruiting, like your Hobans, your
St. Edwards, that's
Molars, St. Ed's, yeah, St. Ignatius, like
St. Xavier.
all these schools that just are powerhouses because they can be. It does make you. It raises some eyebrows to what's going on with the OHSA board. Um, whose side are they on? How many of them are alumni of Catholic high schools? Honestly,
Yeah,
like let's
and
think about that.
it's it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But at least we might be getting NIL or something like that.
I don't
Well,
know.
and I think that'll be even harder because like now you're going to get schools like let's say St. Vincent, St. Mary, and
Like LeBron.
their basketball program, they can say, "Listen, come to our school. We already have all these donors." Whereas your Alliance boys basketball team, who's probably in the same division, has nobody who can help get them to that establishment, right? Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
how can that be?
Yeah.
How can that be fair and equal? I
Yeah.
get not being fair, but it's definitely not equal. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a good point. I like that one. That's
Yeah.
a good one. So NIL I think is bad. I honestly I think it is
Yeah.
necessary because someone's making money off of a kid, which should not be
Oh yeah.
allowed. And these kids should have agents and their parents should be well versed in everything that's going on.
Exactly.
But
And
but at
I
the
would say
same
this
go
you
ahead.
actually saw this in I think they actually represented it really well in the LeBron movie, the Shooting Stars movie,
Hmm.
where he was gifted a basketball jersey and
Yeah.
they suspended him and they're like, it's a bribe. You can't do that. Where now it's a completely different story with the way that NIL and all this stuff is treated in high school sports.
Right. No, I get that. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's I don't know. Should definitely be closer monitoring of all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, who's going to do it? Because I don't know. Maybe I should just yeah.
Uh,
Anyway, so that was kind of the tough spot for me. Let's do our big three, and then
Okay.
we'll come into the NBA and kind of like hit some stuff up with the NBA before we get into the NFL and talk.
So that means that when we get to the NBA, we'll do same faces, different places.
Yeah, let's kick it off with
Yeah.
that. Yep, let's do that. So let's do our big three. Here we go.
Okay.
This is the big three of greatest comebacks of all time. Let's see. Giovanni's in the middle. I think Cooper's leading
Yeah.
us off, right?
Right. And just to clarify one thing, this is just comebacks in general, right? This could be comebacks of a
Yeah.
team in a series or comebacks of players.
In a game. Could be okay, yeah. Like a player come back from an injury. Is that what you're saying?
That's where I was going with that,
Okay.
because I have a few in my
I
in my
think
list that
I think I might have one as well, but it also involved winning something. So that's kind
yeah,
of
I
where
mean
I'm at.
mine does involve winning something, and I think we might go to the same place with this.
We'll see.
But
Cooper, let's see. So Cooper's first, Giovanni's second. I'm going to take two and then turn it back around. And then next week,
It'll be you.
Cooper will pick the category, and I will go first.
yeah,
Okay.
I gotta think of something. I gotta
know.
think of something good.
It's a stumper.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Greatest comebacks of all time. Here we go.
All right.
I'm going one of two places with this, and I think you guys both know. I think I'm gonna go just because we are Top Gun podcast. I gotta go Cavs down 3-1 in 2016.
Yeah, there was no way that
Against
was
the
getting to
Warriors.
me.
It was on my list.
There was no way that was getting to me past
That was going one or two.
Giovanni.
And, yeah, gosh,
was
man,
on
that was just a great
He was-
comeback. Legendary. I mean,
Legendary. How old were you guys? I'm sorry, let me ask.
I was 6 and about to turn 7 in hold on, July. 7 months.
yeah, I was 7.
I was 6. Oh shoot. Okay, I was 6. I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
6 gonna be 7.
Yeah,
I
there
was
you go.
6. I was 6
All
back then.
right.
Morrison's brain is just
Fully
away
rotted.
right now
Gosh, that's
with
all I
the
hear.
6-7.
That's just where my mind
But
goes.
yeah, what the Cavs title just did for not even just Cleveland, but like the city of Ohio and the neighboring cities. I just remember there was like my dad, who is not a huge basketball fan. He literally turned on the radio for Game 7, and they were driving back from somewhere, and he's listening to Game 7 on the radio. That they come out with those. Everyone had them. The 2016 championship shirt. Like everyone in my family had them. Like it was great, man. What the comeback just did for the city, and the championship did for the city. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So that's my number one overall pick.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, I can vividly remember the entire thing. I mean, looking back at it, it was like you're down 3-1, and I don't know. You just we'd already gotten beat by Golden State the year before, and it was just like, it's basically over. And then as it was going through, it was just like, holy cow. Okay, we won this game. Maybe we can go back and do this. And then we won this game, and it's just back and forth, and then finally it's like, all right, Game 7. Let's just, see what happens. And then it was a close game the whole game. And man,
I still just think it's ridiculous, that when the game was tied 89-89, we saw two of like the most iconic Cavs moments with the block from Braun and then Kyrie walking down Curry and splashing the three on him.
Yep. And then don't forget Kevin Love playing lockdown defense on Steph Curry.
Oh gosh.
Kevin Love
just put him
that was crazy, by the way.
Put him in a box.
Kevin Love and Billy were just
that'll be remembered forever, for sure.
Just put him in a box. Yep. That was the same year I got to go bowling with Kyrie Irving, so that was kind of
really
cool. Yeah.
That's a cool story.
That's a cool story.
Nice.
Yep. All right, Giovanni.
All right, for the second one I got, sadly I'm gonna have to go the Cubs. Trailed 3-1 in the World Series, but came back 3-1 in the 2016 World Series against the Indians.
Could have been the greatest year in Cleveland sports.
Yeah.
Probably still is. Let's be honest. When was the last time we won a championship? But let alone if we could have won the Buckeyes the year before.
Yeah.
Like in the same, like in 365 days. The Buckeyes, the Cavs, the Indians.
Yeah.
I mean,
Browns were bad back then.
The Browns. Yeah. We would have been broken.
Yeah.
We would have been. I mean, we wouldn't have known what to do with ourselves.
Yeah.
But I'll take 2 out of 3. I guess that's not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say, like, that same year I got a Broncos Super Bowl, so.
Oh, okay.
Just saying.
So if the Indians would have won, you really would have been.
I would have lost.
You would have been.
We had this.
Dude,
so we had this chair that somebody gave to me, and I was never gonna. It was dirty and nasty, and I like kept it for years, and my wife didn't want me to get rid of it, or wanted me to get rid of it, and I would never get rid of it because that was the one I watched all the championships in, and we finally had to get rid of it because it started to get really nasty, and took it out back and gave it a Viking funeral, and said some prayers, and that was
there you go.
That was it. Yeah.
All
right. I picked 2, huh?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna have to go with the. There's a couple I don't know if they're coming back around now that Cooper, I think, is on the same brainwave as me. Let's go with Super Bowl 51.
Okay.
The
I like that.
New England Patriots, the Atlanta Falcons. It's literally
Matt Ryan versus Tom Brady.
It's literally a meme. Patriots
28-3.
28-3 at halftime. Yep. Winning 34-28 in overtime. Largest comeback in Super Bowl history.
Greatest comeback by Patriots history, I say.
Maybe NFL, yeah.
Nah, greatest comeback NFL history. Everyone knows it was Vikings versus Colts.
I mean, that's regular season.
That was.
You're talking about playoffs.
But it's still 33 points, though. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was just throwing that one out there because that game, I was watching that game. That was just ridiculous.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
So that's going to be my first one. Let's go with my second one. I really wanted this one, but I know Cooper's going to take it. Let's go Boston Red Sox 2004 ALCS.
I had the same too.
Down 3-0 to the New York Yankees, ending the curse of the great.
Yeah, the curse of the great Bambino.
So, back to you, Giovanni.
All right, for the second one I got, it's the 1993 AFC wildcard of the Buffalo Bills overcame a 35-3 deficit to win the game 41-38 in overtime over the Titans.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then the last one
Hold up. Cooper's got 2.
I'm sorry, I got 2. I got to flip it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna. Okay, so like I was talking about the player thing, I think I'm gonna have to go. Tiger Woods come back in 2019 to get the major title after 11 years. After all the
surgeries and
the
wrecking his car,
the drama. But that was electric.
That's
Tiger Woods. I mean, that was.
Yeah, no, I mean that was epic comeback.
And then I think keeping with that, I'm going one of 2 ways with the players, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Alex Smith. After he
that one.
Broke everything. The surgery went wrong.
Mm-hmm. Almost died.
Got infected. He almost died in the hospital. That I think is one of the most miraculous comebacks to playing from an injury.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods, it was just kind of a slew of fiascos and things gone wrong for him that led him and wrecking the car, the surgeries and stuff. But still, I think the difference with those is Tiger's. It was after 11 years. Alex Smith, I think it was just the miracle of him being able to be alive.
I think it was a year and a half later. Like he definitely sat out a full year, but
But
the
still,
fact that you could still come back and play at the NFL level,
that's insane.
And I mean, if you saw pictures of his leg without
it's
that
so
sleeve
bad.
on,
bad.
I mean, I don't know if he has any muscle left on that leg.
Oh,
it's so bad.
Just tendons. Yeah, I felt terrible because he's a likable guy. He's in that famous quarterback draft class with Aaron Rodgers, and he's a much more likable guy than Aaron Rodgers. So
I like that. I like that pick.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, Giovanni, now you can go.
All right, the last one I got. Obviously, I got Michael Jordan returned to the NBA with the Bulls in 1995.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
So a lot of people are talking about MJ in the NBA with this whole
I heard about him doing that.
We know he loves gambling. We know he loves gambling.
there's some things being said, but those are good. Those are good, Giovanni. All right, I'm gonna round it out with.
Okay.
So this is I got two that I'm trying to pick from. One is
Okay.
more impactful
Okay.
than the other. I think one is more epic than the other. So I'm trying to figure out which one I want to go with, but I'm just gonna have to pick. I'm gonna go with my
Okay.
heart because this is my dog. Tracy
Okay.
McGrady scoring 13 points in 33 seconds.
Yeah.
That was on my list. That's a
Yeah.
Yeah, I
wow.
know about that.
I mean, if anybody could, it's like him or Kobe. Just like those are the
Yeah,
two guys I think could do something like that are just
Yeah.
like, like shoot,
they're
like
just
I
dog enough to do it.
like
Like
I don't know, I don't even know what you say because LeBron is like I could take over a quarter, like I could drop 25 in a quarter,
Just like that.
but Tracy
Yeah.
McGrady, Kobe, and then the next guy I'm going to mention because this is the one I didn't pick. Those guys can, if they touch the ball on this side of half court, on their side of half court, or your side of half court, I guess I should say,
Yeah.
it could go in the hoop. Like it's
and
just
well, another thing is
right,
they're shooting it.
and
Like
you're not stopping.
with with LeBron, I think he has more of that passing tendency,
Mhm.
especially when he's on like some of the teams that he's on with the Heat. Like you don't know, he's kicking it to the corner to Ray Allen. He's dropping it inside to Chris Bosh, or he's finding D Wade.
Yeah.
Like T Mac, it's either Yao Ming or I don't know, Rafer Alston.
Rafer Alston, hot sauce.
Oh.
No, he skipped to my Lou. He
Skip to my Lou.
not
That's it. Hot sauce was
Or
oh no, I'll take me a while to figure that out. And one mixtape tour. Anyway, so
Philip Champion.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Okay.
yeah, that was a good one. My other one, the one that I didn't pick was Reggie Miller and the 8 points in 9 seconds in game 1. You know, the famous like looking at
and it was recreated by Tyrese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought those ones were more like in the moment. The T-Mac one wasn't as impactful, but it was epic. I mean, 13 points in 33 seconds. That's like in the NBA, it's like the game's over, right? Like there's 33 seconds left. Your team's down 9 points. You have the ball. All you have to do is hold on to it and get fouled, and they just kept turning it over. And T-Mac was hitting 40-foot 3-pointers.
Oh
It was just nuts. Yeah, one of my favorite highlights of all time.
Yeah,
that's legendary.
Growing up,
and I will always hear the line, McGrady for 3, yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. All right. You guys got any honorable mention? I just named mine with Reggie Miller.
I say you guys had like when you threw in Reggie Miller and T-Mac, like you guys took a ton off my list. The only other one I had was Eric Berry coming back to play for the Chiefs after beating cancer.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really cool moment.
Yeah, that's a good
one. It was
one.
really impactful.
Yeah.
Other than that, I
it's
didn't.
The feel goods. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have anything else.
Yeah.
You guys took them all from me.
Okay.
Good. I'm glad we got it covered.
I got one honorable mention here.
All right.
I got the Toronto Maple Leafs of hockey, if you guys watch it. In the 1942 Stanley Cup Finals, the Buffalo Bills, the comeback. No. I meant to say Toronto Maple Leafs in the 1942 Stanley Cup Finals. That's my bad.
Yeah. Yeah, Maple Leafs are just I wasn't around for this, but they were just a juggernaut in the 40s.
Yeah.
Not as good now.
I think we talked about it in our dynasties.
Not as yeah, we did. I think that was an honorable mention too. Somebody might have picked that. But yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, boys. Well,
some good picks right there.
Thank you.
Stellar picks. Let's talk about the NBA a little bit.
Okay.
Let's here's what I've seen so far, and then you guys kind of fill in the gaps.
Okay.
Wembanyama's a freak.
Yeah.
Luka, skinny Luka, is good.
Yes.
The Rockets are going to be a problem.
Oh yeah.
The Cavs
They won today.
are going to be the Cavs.
Yeah, of course.
And the East is going to be really weak, in my opinion.
And Celtics
compared
are
to the
0-3.
Right. Well, their best player
Yeah, Tatum. He's not playing
blew
right
out his
now.
leg. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the East is going to be relatively bad compared to the West. But when you look
Yeah.
at the West and like their top teams, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous for sure.
So all right. Giovanni, why don't you bring me around the league? You wanted to start off with
Same faces, different places.
faces and places. Let's go.
Let's see.
Hi, Cooper Morrison. You know what's the deal here.
All right.
Damian Lillard.
Back to the Trailblazers.
Got it.
Send him home.
KD.
Rockets.
Russell Westbrook.
Kings.
Yep. Desmond Bain.
Bucks.
Desmond Bain.
No.
I don't know.
He was with Memphis, right?
He went to the Magic.
I think I did know that, but
yeah.
No, he's a Desmond Bain. I just kind of didn't care.
That's not a big move. He's a big dude though. Like
he's jacked.
Like stacked. Yeah.
Oh.
He looks like a linebacker.
Yeah, we'll continue. Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, I didn't.
He got
Nets.
Is he on the? No, he's on.
No, he wouldn't go to the same.
He's on the Jazz. No, he's not on the Jazz. Dude, he's on one of those. Oh man, I'm so mad right now.
Trailblazers.
Who's he play for?
I'm just throwing out names at this point.
The Hawks.
Yeah, I knew he got traded.
That's gonna look weird.
He got traded.
Schefter.
No, that's not.
Go.
Yeah, I need to stay up to date on
traded, but
on Ohio Sports Cast.
Down below.
Yeah.
Up below. Okay.
But yeah, that's gonna look weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't see Kristaps with his blonde hair and his Ukrainian Russian
in
five
those,
and
the
YMCA Hawks jerseys, man.
Oh, YMCA.
There you go.
Okay, let's move on here. Michael Porter Jr.
I don't know that one.
He's on the Nets.
Correct. Lonzo Ball.
Cavs.
Miles Turner.
Bucks.
No.
Correct.
Oh, it was?
I just learned that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just learned that.
Chris Paul.
Wait. Oh my gosh. He's back on the Clippers, right?
You got it. Bradley Beal.
Is he on the Clippers too?
Correct. Former Cavalier power forward Kevin Love.
Back on the Cavs.
No.
No, I wish.
Is he with the
Oh wait, no, he's
Kings?
He's with the Jazz. He's with the
Jazz.
Jazz.
That's it.
Got it. Al Horford.
Oh, this saddens me that he's not with.
Is he with the Jazz as well?
No.
Wait, who does he play for? He plays for some random.
Is he a Hornets?
No.
Is he with the Nets too?
Nope. Warriors.
Yeah, I knew that.
I didn't. You can tell how much I've been paying attention to the NBA.
Yeah. CJ McCollum.
Ah.
I don't know.
That's my boy too.
Was he in the Lillard trade?
No.
Was that a trade? Oh yeah, it was because he's on his last year. Where?
I have no idea. Who's CJ?
Wizards.
Oh, sorry.
I knew that.
I feel bad for him.
Okay. John Collins.
I don't even.
John Collins.
All right, you've lost me. I don't even know who that is.
You don't know John Collins?
Nope.
I do know him.
I'm talking to Morrison. Who does John Collins play for?
Clippers.
No. He would wait. I think no. Hold on. Yep, Clippers. You got it. Dang it. Yep,
Morrison,
you got it.
Using Google.
You got it.
Using Google.
You got it.
Don't even know who. No, I have. Go ahead.
Shoot.
Who's next?
All right, Marcus Smart.
Is he with the Warriors too?
Lakers.
No.
No, he's not. Yeah. Wait, where is he?
No.
He's not on the Bucks.
I'll give you a hint.
Hornets.
He's on the West.
Gosh, who does he? Morrison, are you on Google?
He's on the Lakers.
Copycat.
I said it like 15
Alright.
seconds ago. All
Whatever. All right, Jalen Green.
right, I'm not looking. I promise.
Jalen, is he not play for the Rockets?
Well,
He was a part of the trade.
Oh, so then does that mean that he plays for the Suns?
You got it.
There we go.
Colin Sexton.
oh,
And I totally
Jazz.
forgot about him. No, he got
No, he got
not
traded.
anymore. Oh man,
Is he the one that went to the Kings?
No.
I mean,
This is
and I love
not
Colin
turning out
Sexton
well.
too. He's a gritty hustle guy.
On my
He's
part,
with the Hornets now.
I did not know that.
you know
man.
that jersey might look good. I feel like Colin Sexton is a white with
He was a dog with the Cavs
green
back then.
pinstripes.
He was a dog with Alabama.
They just weren't good.
Yeah.
So that's
Yep.
stinks.
All right, Brooke Lopez.
Oh,
Does
is he
it-
with the
well,
Clippers?
Yep. Larry Nance Jr.
Cavs.
He's back with the Cavs.
Got it.
That's what I was thinking of when we were talking about Kevin Love. Just big.
Big man.
I
tall,
got one
whitish
final
looking
one
guys.
to talk. Thomas Bryant.
Oh, Thomas. I have no idea who Thomas Bryant plays for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
He's with the Cavs.
Not.
I think I did know that.
That's sad.
All right. Looks like probably Cooper won that one.
I will concede.
Yeah, I didn't have a great performance either.
Yeah, no,
I need to follow the off season more.
been,
For as much as I
been
was
locked in
Yeah.
on some
Yeah.
Buckeyes and
Also,
NFL.
subscribe to Ohio Sportscast,
Yep.
please.
There
If
you
you
go.
want
On the
it.
road to 2K.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah,
It's
as
a-
much as I've been talking about
it's
the
a lot to follow
off-season,
along.
I've just
That's
not
what-
been following
that's what
along
I
that
keep you
well.
guys around for. You're my NBA.
Yeah. Yeah.
You definitely
Yeah.
bring that way more than I can bring it.
Yeah.
But
All right.
I have my reasons, and I think that's what we're getting to next.
Okay.
Cooper, you ready to fill us in on what on earth is going on in the NBA right now?
If you're referring to the NBA gambling incident,
The MBA, the Mafia Basketball Association.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, they have the FBI has issued, and I believe arrested or taken into custody 30 people
Mm-hmm.
over illegally gambling and betting on NBA games. The three most high-profile people in this case are former NBA player and current NBA coach Chauncey Billups of the
Again,
Portland Trailblazers.
Again.
Hand up, didn't know he was coaching the Portland Trailblazers, but go ahead.
Okay.
But
It's on me.
yeah, it was him, Terry Rozier, where they're this is all accused of when he was playing for the Hornets.
Yeah.
That he told his co-conspirators, he said, "Listen, I'm gonna say I have a bunch of strains in my foot and I can only play 10 minutes. Bet the under on my minutes, guys. Bet the under. Make some money really quick," is what he's telling them. And you're obviously not allowed to do that. And then another one, Damon Jones, former Cavs player and former NBA assistant coach, would also provide insider information to the people placing the bets and just give them information on how to make more money. And they'd be like, yo,
this guy's
give me
not
some
gonna
money.
this guy's not gonna play. This guy is playing, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And what I found really interesting was it wasn't just like the other people accused were just random. I mean, some of them were. There was 30 people. 15 of them were just, kind of, no offense, but Joe Schmoes. 12 of the accused members have ties to Italian crime families and the mob. Most of them tied to the Gambini family, I believe, which is also really close to sounds very close to gambling. So I could have told you that basically, but yeah, I just found it really weird that we have NBA players, Italian crime families, and like basketball number crunchers coming together and betting on games and trying to make copious amounts of money in the like through not normal means. Like it's extremely uncalled for. And
Yeah.
I think Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups, and Damon Jones are just completely out of pocket, and
Wow.
they're cooked. They're grounded.
I think
Yep,
I
they are
think
cooked
that
for sure.
I think that, going off what and the stuff that I've seen, I think that going off what you were saying, Cooper, Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups are at this point kind of the fall guys for the NBA. I think it's a lot worse than it actually is. I think overarching, like you said, it's mafia based. I mean, it's like mafia based gambling ring, like where it's way up
Oh yeah.
here and it's working its way all the way down. And like Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups are somewhere mixed in there, and that whoever's under the Gambino family is working with these guys who it's like a pyramid scheme almost. And if sports betting, in Terry Rozier's point and Damon Jones' point, that's how they got mixed into it. But Chauncey Billups, man, this guy, it goes beyond sports betting. Have you seen that stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And needless to say, two of the guys are really close to LeBron James. Let me just
Oh, I heard about that too.
I mean, Chauncey Billups walked out of his FBI presser. There was an interrogation meeting wearing a
Yeah.
Clutch Sports hoodie, which is Rich Paul's agency.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
saying. Okay. Damon Jones, LeBron kept him around after he retired to be a coach on that team. If you remember, like he was
Yeah.
LeBron's dog.
Just
Like
Yeah.
probably had no business even being near the team, and he was there to throw a towel at LeBron and make sure his seat cushion was in the right spot. So that makes me think that other stuff was going on with Damon and maybe possibly Rich Paul, maybe
Wow.
possibly LeBron.
Yeah.
I think that people are going to start taking falls like left and right. The highlight reel of Terry Rozier last year,
Yeah.
yeah, I
like,
remember when this was coming to light
oh,
last year, and
have you?
Terry Rozier was just getting flamed, and they're like, he's
He's literally passing the ball to the other
it's
team.
Yeah, I saw him doing that thing while he played with the while he played versus the Cavs last year.
He like walked across half court and like tripped and fell and just rolled the ball to the other guy. It was a dunk at the end of the game. It was like to cover the spread at the end of the game. It was one of those
yeah,
scenarios. Like,
it's just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
And I know Miami Heat fans already want him gone.
well, I mean, yeah, but and I'm gonna try and keep this as PG as possible. But the
Yeah.
going back to Chauncey Billups,
Yeah.
the outside of basketball side of the gambling is wild too, because I guess they're getting Chauncey Billups for some like illegal poker gambling.
Yeah.
I saw that as
Yeah,
well. I mean,
and trying to keep this as PG as possible. But I guess like
Mhm.
the tables they had were X-ray tables. Like, so imagine Chauncey Billups is hosting a poker party with a bunch of like high rolling poker people and whoever wants to join. Honestly, if you're willing to kick in $50K, and then whatever else goes on after that, it's your money's on the table. But I guess there was like a back room and they had these X-ray tables, and if you're playing Texas Hold'em, the cards are face down on the table, and everything's getting laid out. They can literally see everything under the table. And when I say I'm trying to keep it PG as possible, let's just say that the people who were in on it had objects inside of them somehow, and they were getting vibrations that would tell them, "Hey, play this hand, don't play this hand," and folding. I don't know if you guys saw that stuff or not. I'll let you.
No,
yeah,
I never heard about that.
I mean, I
I
would not look that one
dude,
up without
Oh my God.
talking to your parents first. Okay, I'm gonna go on record.
I've
If
seen
you
that,
don't
man.
know what I'm
It's
talking about, yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, so and it's
ridiculous.
just wild.
Wow.
Just blew my mind. I was like, these are the same guys that are making millions of dollars playing basketball, and this is what they're doing.
They're doing all
Like,
that. Just
how
dude,
much? I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine.
Oh my god!
I mean, it's a guaranteed win, I guess, right? I mean, you're guaranteed to win, but
something like that.
the links you would go
God.
to win, I guess, is I mean, yeah. So
This
Chauncey
scandal is
Billups is in some deep water right now.
Oh
and,
yeah, he is so much trouble now.
I don't see him coming back into the NBA.
Yeah, he just signed an extension last year.
Only because I think that the NBA is going to try and cover a lot of this up. If you try to tell me that the NBA doesn't know this stuff is going on in high volumes, I think it's going on every single team.
Oh God.
I think that the NBA is like, if they don't find a way to either come out clean with everything or find a way to push it all under the rug so that none of us can remember it or forget about it or whatever it is, I think they are in big trouble.
Oh my God.
Big trouble, because the FBI is gonna let it rip, or
Cash Patel is not playing around with this stuff.
Well, or let people are gonna start taking the fall, and they're just gonna start ratting people out, and
that's robbery.
I met with Adam Silver the other day, and he knew this was going on.
He's disgusted right now.
Yeah, disgusted. How dare you? Yeah,
and he's disturbed.
I don't know, Adam Silver. The jury's still out. Out on him. I don't know. I think he's doing a decent job. He's got some creative outlooks on the NBA, but at the same time, it's
some of them are I remember when he came out the VR stuff, and I'm like, dude, what?
Yeah, but I don't even know if that was him. That was probably Google lobbying and saying hey, we got this stuff. You put this out there, da 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 da. And so
AI is dangerous.
It's just like FanDuel and DraftKings and the Guardians Class A getting suspended, and next day's lineup is sponsored by a FanDuel. So
it's just wild stuff going on.
I think that the NBA is in a lot of trouble, and
oh my gosh, it is.
I think that's going to be something to look forward to. I think there's going to be some big names to get thrown around here eventually, and we'll see where that goes. But it's just.
Are we still recording?
We are still recording.
Okay.
Yep.
What?
All right. Anything else on the NBA? I don't think we want to spend too much time on it. Three games into the season, and with all the other stuff going on. But Giovanni, wrap us up.
I got a couple to talk. NBA season's doubleheader on NBC drew its largest opening night audience in 15 years. The last time it happened, it was LeBron. First time in Miami 15 years ago. SGA is still a free throw merchant. And he just did 51 free throws. And then the Pistons are back, I guess, because Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, they're looking really good. The young core for the Pistons looking good.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Where they were they had 5 people in double digits.
Yeah,
Asar Thompson, Cade Cunningham, Ron Holland, who I'm glad to see him, he's back and balling out. Paul Reed was getting buckets, and Duncan Robinson, who I totally forgot got traded to the Pistons, had 17. So I thought they moved.
And that's another
really well.
Yeah, that's another where the East is so bad that we're going to start seeing teams that were irrelevant over the last couple years, start to become more and more relevant. Like Detroit, I know they're a playoff contender, but at the same time, it's they weren't really up there with the Celtics and the Cavs. And
last year they went out I believe who did they play last year? Where it went to Game 7. I think it was against the Knicks, maybe
Milwaukee.
But
no, it was Game 6.
Yeah, well, it went to Game 6, and I was like, yeah, happy for these guys. Just you know, last year they had the 28 game losing streak, and they were terrible. But
some draft picks.
Yeah, the East is. Yeah. That's what Cade Cunningham gets you, man. Yeah. He's just a dog.
He's fun to watch.
Yeah, Pistons are fun to watch for sure.
They are.
Same with the Cavs, man. I'm excited to watch the Cavs.
I think that
and Just a reminder here at 9:17 p.m. Eastern Time, the Cavs won. They are now 2-1 on the season.
Yep. And a close
And
game
they
too.
and they also had 5 players in double digits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mobley, DeAndre Hunter,
Donovan
Mitchell, Sam Merrill getting buckets, and Lonzo Ball already
Great pickup.
Good.
doing the work that he needs to do.
Glad to see he's healthy. Which is another one I
Yeah.
was like, I don't think he just didn't want to play.
Yeah, I
last
was
year.
scared for a second. Like, why did we do this trade? I hope he stays healthy.
I thought that before. I was like, why is this guy always hurt? But then you think like, I just don't think he wanted to play where he was. So
Yeah.
they do that.
Yeah.
They tend to do that. That's
Yeah.
Bradley Beal. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't tell me he's been hurt for a year straight. It's not
There's
like
no way.
no. He was like, I don't want to come off the bench, and that's what my
Yeah.
coach is going to do, and so
Yeah.
just trade me
Yeah.
at some point. So
Correct.
all right, well, there's your NBA talk.
Nice talk.
Nice talk.
Oops. Okay.
All right, here we go. So let's talk briefly.
College
We're not going to get too
football.
much into it. Some college football. Buckeyes were on a bye week. There wasn't too much shuffling at the top. No big upsets or anything like that. But we
No.
do have, as of about 20 minutes ago, well, an hour ago, I guess,
Brian Kelly's gone.
Brian Kelly is no longer a Tiger.
Yep, finally.
Like the funniest moment, I would say there's 2 funniest moments from his career in Baton Rouge was when he went down there like the day after he got hired to a LSU basketball game and immediately started talking like he was from LSU. I thought that was hysterical. He had like a Creole accent, and I was like, this guy is so fake. It's not even funny. And then his infamous like photo shoot with some of his recruits where he's like, they have the 360 camera going around him and he's like doing all these poses. I'm like, dude, you're 60 something years old. You don't need to be doing this.
Just recruit like a normal guy.
Nick Saban does not have to do this. And I know
Nick Saban.
I know he's Nick Saban, but at the same time, like, I don't know what you are doing right now. So
yeah.
But I have never I guess earlier this season I had one moment where I was like, you know what? He just won a game and the press is grilling him on winning that game. And I kind of stood up from there. I kind of agreed with him, but at the same time, I've never been a Brian Kelly fan. He left Cincinnati when they had a really good team going into a bowl game. He didn't even stick around for the bowl game. He left them then for Notre Dame, and then he just up and left Notre Dame for LSU. And I'm like, dude, I know that you can't get the recruits that you think you want at Notre Dame, but you're not going to be able to coach the way that you coach at LSU. And that was very evident.
And literally, yesterday, the LSU fans were saying, fire Brian Kelly, and they got their wish.
Yep. 24 hours later, they found $50 million laying around. So,
yep, they finally got the buyout. So
that's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Just like James Franklin with Penn State, they had to get the money off of him.
Right. Okay.
All right. My story on the Buckeyes.
Well, hold on one second. Let me keep going off that. That was good though. Like, who do you think will fill that spot? LSU's got to be like, I don't know. Do we consider them a blue blood of college football? I mean, they've got to be one of the top 5 most desired positions out there, right? Like I would say Ohio State, Alabama,
throw Georgia in there maybe.
Yeah, Georgia.
Sure.
I mean, they're in the last 20 years they've got 2 national championships. So like,
and I feel like even just regardless of football, they're one of the best all around sports, like colleges.
Oh, and you know that they've got a great, I mean, it's a state school. You got great recruiting base. Like people in Louisiana raise their kids to go to Louisiana. It's not like Florida where you grow up in Florida and then you go somewhere else because Florida's nuts. But yeah, I mean, it's got to be one of the top. Do you think this is where Lane Kiffin lands?
I don't think it's ridiculous to say that.
I don't think it is. I think he's got to be one of the hottest coaches out there. especially with the year that they're having right now, as far as like, do you want to take that next step toward like a national championship caliber coach slash team? I don't see many other coaches. Um, Marcus Freeman, like a
Sure.
young. I don't see him leaving Notre Dame.
Yeah, I don't either. I
He
mean,
seems more of a play with your heart, not with your talent kind of guy anyway. And I feel like LSU is going to be the opposite. It's like pure
Yeah.
talent, like just God given talent, and just roll the ball out there, let the boys play kind of team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be something to watch as well. I think that Lane Kiffin could definitely land in LSU, and
Yeah. I just literally heard that John Gruden might be coming to LSU. It's not real news, but it's always reports of John Gruden.
they could go back and get Coach O. He took him to a natty.
Yeah.
go Tigers, go
No,
Tigers.
you don't
And
go
also,
Tigers.
he won
You
a
gotta
Super
go out
Bowl with
there.
the
You gotta go out there and
Buccaneers.
worship the sun every
And
day.
he also won a Super Bowl with the Buccaneers.
Oh, Gruden.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gruden's a hot name right now. I think
Yeah.
Barstool has done a good job at getting him back into
Yeah.
relevance, and
Especially after some of the
Yeah.
things
The
that occurred.
lawsuit. Yeah.
yeah. No, I mean, I don't know though. They also had Coach Prime on their staff, and he's not looking like the greatest coach right now.
Yeah. Not looking good
Getting their
now.
butts whooped last night.
Oof,
Yeah.
yeah.
41
I
nothing at
saw that.
halftime
It's
to
bad.
Utah. Now Utah's good this year, but they're not
Yeah.
41 nothing at halftime. I mean, come on. You got
Like,
to
yeah,
that is crazy.
play a little defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's crazy, to be honest.
crazy. Okay. Anything else? NCAA, Giovanni. Okay, Cooper.
I thought it was some kind of neat, but this week we have two teams tied for 10th place in the AP poll.
Okay.
BYU and Miami of Florida. So that's pretty neat. And I just thought it was, crazy that we kind of talked about it last week, but Indiana, the number 2 team in the nation, is just
Yeah.
one
Rolling.
of those. They're just rolling. They're a train right now, and that's one of those teams where you never really think of Indiana as a football school, but what Kurt Signetti has done with that program is just unbelievable. And then Memphis took down USF and jumped into 25th place, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Utah became ranked, even though they lost to BYU in the Holy War.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, mostly
Close game though.
It's been it was
They
a
should
close
have
At
won.
least Evan Dampier was good.
Yeah, if they would have
game.
go ahead.
If they could have taken down BYU, that would have been huge. But I feel like most of the top 25 has just been just either one place up, one place down. Like Ole Miss and Georgia Tech swapped 7th and 8th, and Georgia Tech's been a train too. They're still undefeated.
Yeah,
but there's just a few small changes here and there.
Yeah.
So
here's what I'll say about Indiana. That now that they're all the way up at number 2, I think that they're good. I will put respect on their name. The fact that they've won as many games as they have in the last 2 years, that is hard to do, especially in a power conference like the Big Ten. Now, what I will say is that in this year they have beat Oregon and Penn State. I mean they're good. They've got some quality wins. Last year, that was the big hang up, was that they didn't beat anybody good, and that they just kind of, beat up on all the small teams. They're in the college football playoffs right now. Like
no question.
No question. The rest of their schedule is just stupid easy. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Let's see here. So I'll read it to you. I got Maryland, Penn State.
That's a dub. That's a dub.
Wisconsin. Purdue.
That's a dub.
That's it. Purdue has 0 conference wins. Wisconsin has 0 conference wins. Maryland has 1 conference win, and Penn State is absolutely reeling right now with 0 conference wins. So Yeah, Indiana's in. I mean, even if they lose one of those games, like the chances of
It
them
could be
losing,
Ohio State.
well, they won't play Ohio State till the conference championship game, and even then,
Oh,
the committee has said that that is going to be an excusable game. That it shouldn't matter the fact that you got to the championship game because schools like Notre Dame don't even have a conference championship game. So
yeah.
yeah, uh, yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
They're good. I'm not taking anything away from Indiana. I think that they are a good team. I think that they play good football. I think, like you said, Cooper, Kirk Cignetti is a very good coach. He proved that not only at Indiana, but is at UCF as well. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Okay.
DeBoer has his team looking a lot better than he did at the beginning of the year. Let's see who else. You said another one that I wanted to kind of bring up. Vanderbilt. That's not the you didn't say it, but Vanderbilt's looking like a wagon too. I mean,
Yeah,
if they can finish it
snuck into
out,
the top 10.
Yeah.
there's an instance where that coach may be looking to move. If a high profile coach takes over, like let's say at LSU, they could be looking to go out and get him to go into a Ole Miss or a, you know, Penn State, place like that. You know what I mean? Because he's definitely, I mean, this is 2 years in a row. He's really kind of put this program on his back, and their quarterback looks good. I know he's a fifth-year senior, but he looks good. Real good.
Yeah.
Real good. Okay, tell us your story, Giovanni.
All right, I know we didn't have a Buckeyes game this week, but I'm gonna tell you a little bit of a story that I was actually talked about. So it was in 2023. We came back from Christmas break. I was in sixth grade, by the way. My former sixth grade teacher, Mr. McCauley, he told the social studies class, which I was in social studies class, by the way. He told us how was our Christmas break and what did we did during that time. And he told us about what he did during his Christmas break. And so Mr. McCauley and his wife, he went to Rome, Italy for Christmas break, which I think Rome, Italy is a nice place. I think some Italians are there. I like that idea. I like that city. So
Giovanni Ranieri.
There you
Okay,
go.
so when he was at Rome, Italy for Christmas break, he had to listen to the Ohio State versus Georgia playoff game on New Year's Eve, if you guys know, on the radio, and he had to listen of that game-losing field goal, and he was shocked about it. I mean, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And then that was the story that he told us in 2023. And honestly, telling us about the Rome, Italy and the Buckeyes game that he had to listen it on the radio, like he couldn't even watch the game on TV because in Italy, I don't know if it's actual channels, but he had to really listen on the radio, which that's kind of odd, but that's what it is. But I gotta say that story is probably the best story I ever had in sixth grade. So
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I wish I was
Yeah.
been in Italy instead of watching the end of that game.
Yeah, that game was a mess.
Missed
I
it.
remember that.
yeah,
Clock struck midnight and he kicked it
yeah,
wide left.
he lost that field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was bad. Honestly, I wanted to see CJ Strong in the national championship too. I think he would have been really good in the national championship if we made it, but no Ruggles, man. You sold. I still know the kicker name, by the way.
I think that was a lot to ask of him. I don't know if I even there was 20 seconds left on the clock. I don't even know if I like kicking the field goal there.
Yeah.
I might have liked to seen him rather go for fourth down. Yeah.
And they were literally criticizing Noah Ruggles, and they were saying some bad stuff on him, which I think he had to deactivate his social media. I think.
Sure he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the guy for the Phillies after that botched fielding play.
Yeah. But that was a story that Mr. McCauley told us
That's a
in
good
2023.
one. That's a good one.
when we came back from Christmas break. I think that's a good story to tell you guys.
Yeah.
It's a good throwback.
Yeah.
Yep. Reminisce.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into some NFL.
NFL it up.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Thursday night's matchup. Here's what I want to do, guys. So I'm just gonna. We don't have to go into any details. We can talk about our respective teams.
Sure.
Giovanni, I'll give you a second to talk about the Browns, kind of your recap,
Okay.
and we'll talk about what we need to talk about. Cooper, same thing. Lions, I'll talk a little bit about Denver.
Okay.
I know the Lions have a bye week, but whatever.
I can talk about the Monday night game because we never got to talk about that.
There
I
you
guess.
go. Yep, that was a great game. So we'll talk about that. The Monday night recap. We might start off with that since that was last week. And then here's what I'd rather do with you guys. I'd like to give you guys a chance to kind of like our power rankings in our tier system, but let's just come up with our top 10.
I like that idea.
Let's just power rank our top 10. That way we're not going through all of them. We can still do our tier system rank, but we'll at least put out a top 10 list, and that'll kind of be more reasonable.
I like that idea.
Okay.
I like that.
All right. So Cooper, Monday Night Football. We didn't get to talk about it.
Yeah. So I went into the game. I was thinking it would be a bit more of a challenge, and I'll admit at the start it definitely was a bit close, like a bit closer than it ended up being. But for the Lions, what clicked there was the defense. I know you guys saw the memes. They were calling the Lions defense the Legion of Whom instead of Legion of Boom. Because I'll be honest, I didn't know a lot of the guys that they're playing. The leading tackler on the team was a guy named Eric Hallett, who came from the practice squad.
Never heard of him.
There was a kid named Arthur Molay who had an interception.
No.
I don't know who that is. Thomas Harper, who is another person who I did not know. And then Nick Whiteside had 2 pass breakups in the end zone. And I've never heard of him. And I think what this is coming down to for the Detroit Lions is why can't we put this together when we have all our players healthy?
Yeah.
We have such a good defense against one of the best offenses in the league, and we can't put it together against the Chiefs, who, no offense to the Chiefs, you have Andy Reid, but you have a washed Patrick Mahomes, at least slightly washed, and you have a washed Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit confusing for me, but I mean, other than that, Jahmyr Gibbs looked like an absolute just machine. 130 on the ground, 82 through the air.
Wow, Sonic.
And that's off of 3 receptions. Sonic, I mean, he was popping off. David Montgomery had a good day.
Knuckles.
Jared Goff looked like Jared Goff, 20 for 29 with 240 yards. I think the big thing was just the defense was really able to shut down Tampa Bay, and they didn't even have a terrible day. I mean, Baker Mayfield was just a little inefficient for him, 28 for 50 for 230 yards, and then Ibuka was back, Tez Johnson was there, and Kate Otten was there, but just the defense was too much, and Mike Evans did get injured, which you really hate to see. I mean,
real bad. That was an ugly one.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
I was really sad seeing that. But
I like Mike Evans. I mean, he's like kind of a long-term player. You know what I mean? Like he's a journeyman in the sense of he's been around. He's almost guaranteed to get you 1,000 yards receiving.
Yeah, that was the thing. Is his streak was.
Yeah, it's probably.
Yeah, his streak is gonna end.
Yeah.
Yep.
That stinks.
Good run by him, but get well soon, Mike. That was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
broken clavicle.
I just thought it was a really good game for the Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. No, I thought that from what I saw, they had a overpowering offense against a good defense. They basically did whatever they wanted on offense. And their defense was good enough to hold a very good offense in check.
Yeah.
The Bucs had only lost 1 game up to that point. So, yeah. I thought they played very well.
Yeah. I was really happy with that game. I really hope we can, keep it rolling going forward this time instead of losing to the Chiefs type of game.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're the Chiefs. So they're like Thanos.
Oh,
Inevitable.
Inevitable. They're inevitable.
don't you get me started.
Giovanni.
I know Cooper's mad about the Chiefs, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
They're inevitable. That's just what they are.
Yep.
Yeah, so that kind of brings us to this week. And so we get Thursday night's matchup. We get the Minnesota Vikings at the Ram or the Chargers. And Carson Wentz.
I gotta say, man, the refs were definitely not helping out the Vikings.
Well, Carson Wentz looked like he had to replace his arm about 15 times.
Yeah.
But the Chargers looked good. It's just the Chargers will look good against injured or bad teams, and then look really bad against teams that are actually good. So I don't know what to think of the Chargers. I think that they could be good. I think that they have a lot of injuries, but I don't think that they're that good. They're just kind of middle of the road, kind of meh kind of team. Miami beats Atlanta. What the heck? I mean,
did you saw Tua had only one eye because he was so sick? His eye was literally swollen, and he still played, and he had 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, he balled out finally. I mean,
finally
did not look like the same Tua against the Browns, but that just, I mean,
Tua didn't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
No. Good reference, Coop.
That just tells me that Atlanta's defense is terrible.
Yeah.
They have to be terrible. The Jets get their
They
first
finally got a win. Also,
dub
rest
of
in
the year.
peace to Nick Mangold.
Yeah.
That was a win for him.
Man, did you see Rex Ryan?
Yeah, he was so emotional.
Oh, he was balling. I mean, that's his center that was his center for years, you know. Like a lot of coaches say that the center is the coach on the field, that they kind of dictate where everything goes and they see everything. So I know that he and Nick Mangold were probably very close, and it was sad. Yeah, kidney failure for years.
Yeah, I feel
finally
bad.
Caught up. Yeah, he was a good player, Pro Bowler.
Yeah, he was.
I'm gonna skip the Browns. We'll come back to them. Let you hit that up. Giants lose to Philadelphia. The Eagles.
Brian Dable was so mad because of the tush pushes.
Well, how about the one, the fumble?
Yeah, he was mad.
They just blew it dead. I mean, Jalen Hurts was still fighting for yardage. The linebacker comes across, rips it out of his hands. Then they go back and say that, nope, play was dead. Like, okay. Now you want
to
that's
now you want to change. Rough. Now you want to look out for the okay. So let's see. Buffalo gets back on the right. Beat Carolina.
Looks like the Panthers turned back into a pumpkin at midnight for sure.
They didn't. I mean, and it was a beat down from the get. It wasn't even close at any point. James Cook absolutely throttled them. 216 yards and 2 touchdowns. So
just imagine someone having Jahmyr Gibbs and James Cook. You get Jahmyr Gibbs last week and James Cook this week. I mean, that's crazy.
Baltimore.
They had a Mitch Trubisky coming in there and
Mitch
throwing passes.
Trubisky?
If you have Mitch Trubisky throwing passes against your team, I don't think things are going right for you that game. I'll say that.
Poor man's Josh Allen.
No offense to Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, no offense.
I think he'd be more than happy to play.
Right.
Baltimore, Snoop Huntley.
They got their get back finally.
Got their get back on Chicago, which there's another team where it's like, we want to tell you you're good.
Yeah.
But you're not. You're not good. You don't want to be good. You're a fraud.
No.
Tampa Bay gets their get back against probably the worst team in the NFL. Now that the Jets have a win.
Yeah, Saints also dumpster fire.
And they benched
Spencer Rattler for Tyler Shook.
Yep. That was overdue, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's not going to help the team out at all.
Like literally nothing. We literally said it all along that Saints were going to be a dumpster fire.
Still are.
Yeah.
So going to skip the Denver game.
Okay.
Indianapolis and Tennessee.
Indiana Jones 7-1. Indiana Jones does it again.
Yeah, they're good, man. They're
Dude,
actually.
what
I
the
know.
heck is
Listen,
going on?
I know. We have said this too, where it's
Yeah.
like they have the easiest schedule. From here
Yeah.
on out, it's going to be a little more difficult. But
Mhm.
I mean,
I
Tennessee's
think they're
bad,
the rest of it
Yeah.
is it's just
but they're playing so good. I mean, not only are they beating teams, it's not even close.
Yeah.
I
Jonathan
mean,
Taylor's an animal. He had 3 touchdowns again today.
absolutely a stud. And
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is just out here slinging the ball.
Yeah, Indiana Jones, man.
So, and then tonight we've got
Green Bay, Pittsburgh.
that'll be
So
a
that's
good.
Aaron
I think
Rodgers' revenge.
those are two really close teams. I'm interested, and it's in Pittsburgh. I don't know on that one. That one's going to be a close game, a really close game.
I got Pittsburgh winning.
Pittsburgh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coop.
I don't know, man. Pittsburgh is up right now, but
Yeah.
you know what?
I'll look it up.
For the sake of the NFC North, I want Pittsburgh taking the dub, but
There you go. There you go.
But
I think
I wouldn't be surprised if Green Bay is able to sneak it out. As of right now,
they definitely have the talent.
Yeah.
Green Bay is good, but
Tucker Kraft looks nice right now.
I think that they're about the same as the Steelers.
Yeah,
I think that
they're really balanced.
an easier schedule. They've got some lucky wins. Some lucky ties, to be honest with you. Like, but yeah, I don't see them.
Hopefully, it's another tie for the Packers.
I see Pittsburgh.
That
I
would
see
be
Pittsburgh
wild.
winning this one.
Yeah, I got Pittsburgh too.
That's what I got. I got it. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
okay. Let's talk about Browns real quick.
All right. Okay. So I know that Dylan Gabriel last week. I feel like everybody's saying that last week's game was a fluke because of the weather and all that. But man, the Browns look literally clueless out there yesterday. I mean, it was bad, but I gotta say, man, the Browns, they're literally wasting Myles Garrett's game. He had 5 sacks. Literally 5. He played great, but the team, they didn't even want to win. And also, this is also the first anniversary of Jim Donovan. Rest in peace to the legend. But man, the Browns are an unbelievable dumpster fire, and we still haven't won in New England since 1992. This is so bad. We got the Jets in 2 more weeks because we have a bye next week. But other than that, we're sticking with Dylan Gabriel. I don't know why Stefanski doesn't want to play Shador. I know Shador was out for this week, but I'm so shocked that he just literally said that Dylan Gabriel will be our QB for week 9. I mean, I meant week 10. But this is unbelievable, man.
Yeah. No, you were right. Week 9. This is week 8.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of something smells fishy with the whole organization. Like I'm wondering if he's not allowed to play Shador.
Yeah.
Like somehow he's injured today and it's a back injury. And,
I think he's trying to fake his injury because he wants to be traded.
He wants to keep his drafts, his trade stock up, huh?
Well,
or it could be him, or it could be the front office trying to keep his value up too. Those guys suck. The ownership and the GM. I mean, they are just terrible at their job, and they've made so many bad decisions. I will say that I would agree with about 90% of their draft this year.
Carson Schlesinger also, he got injured today. That's unbelievable.
That stinks. I hope he comes back soon. He's fun to watch.
I hope so. He is so
Mason
good.
Graham was a good pickup. I mean, they've made a lot of good choices, but as far as the quarterback, the reason
why would we pick 2?
honestly, like if
Like
you
we needed O-line, first of all.
if you would have said I'm not impressed with the two quarterbacks that we have options with, or trading away that pick, like
Yeah.
either you're going with a Cam Ward or a whoever
Travis Hunter.
Travis
I know
Hunter,
everybody wanted a wide
but
receiver.
like why even waste draft picks on those two? Neither of them were franchise quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So either you put Shador in there and see what you got, or you just can't see it, and you can't blame it on Myles Garrett today.
No, you can't. He played great, and I saw his frustration.
The last one, yeah, you could say like, where were you at? You had two tackles. It was like you were
He
non-existent.
did
He was
5 sacks,
it
though.
was the whole defense today. So
He literally can't. It's not even just him.
so
Like it was literally on his back.
I would say I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Stefanski is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very,
and
very soon.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's kind of where I was leaning with. There was a lot of just like weird play calls, like they're writing up plays where,
Yeah.
and again, what Giovanni said with the O line, but you have Dylan Sampson rushing he has 3 attempts and 0 yards, and then you have the leading rusher today was Malachi Corley, who I've never heard of, 1 rush for 31.
Yeah.
And then you have, I don't know, I just don't know, like the personnel I think is not there. You have Malachi Corley and Gage Larvadian rushing the ball for the Browns.
Wow.
Right.
Which
And I
is
know Judkins got injured too.
Yeah, and again with the play calling, Judkins, you look at the receiving column, Judkins had 3 receptions.
Yeah.
For negative 2 yards.
Wow.
How are we consistently writing up plays where Judkins is losing receiving yards?
That's
again,
that's
like Morris said, something fishy has to be going on here. I think Stefanski will not be sticking around for too much longer.
I'm wondering if that was kind of like almost a scripted loss. Like we need a reason to fire this guy. Let's take this practice squad wide receiver and
Malachi Forley.
Yeah, let's throw him in there. Only let the guy who basically won us the game last week. He's only going to touch the ball 9 times.
Yeah, I mean,
and let's have the quarterback who only threw the ball. What did he throw it last week? 16 times?
18.
Yeah, it wasn't. Let's double that. Let's throw it 35 times.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know, something doesn't sound right. Like that's like, like we can figure that out. Like it just sounds like they're trying to, something's getting pushed through. I mean, Jerry Jeudy had 0 receptions on 2
And also, I didn't
targets.
even see him today.
Well, yeah, I mean, he didn't do anything. And that's another one that's kind of fishy, too, is like, honestly, I want him investigated for gambling as well, because my goodness, how can a number 1 wide receiver have that many drops and that few of yardage?
Yeah. I mean, he was obviously upset with the Broncos, but now he's upset with the Browns. Like, what do you want him to do?
The Broncos look like absolute geniuses after that trade.
Yeah. And like Russell Wilson too.
Wow, you could tell he was the cancer there.
Yeah.
Now, do I think that Sean Payton is kind of a wild, off the cuff kind of coach? I do think that he could be like that. But I think that Russell Wilson's oddball. Let's just put it that way.
If we lose to the Jets 2 more weeks, we gotta fire Stefanski. To the 1-7 Jets.
Yeah.
Maybe 1-8. I don't know.
Is that who they have next week?
2 more weeks.
2 weeks.
Because next week is a bye.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, good. They need a bye.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Let's go Broncos real quick.
All right. That was absolutely spanked.
So this was my whole, their defense looks really good. Their offense looks really bad. Now, I know that they played really well in that last quarter, and that's kind of what I said against the Giants. Today, it was the opposite. Today, they threw the ball around the field. he did whatever he wanted whenever he wanted. Quarterback rating of 82.8, which is pretty high.
Yep.
You have J.K. Dobbins racking up 111 yards.
Great pickup.
R.J. Harvey, 46 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then, 7 different guys got catches, for 247 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I was happy with this win. I was very concerned that it would be kind of like what happened with Green Bay and the Cowboys.
High scoring affair ends in a tie.
High scoring affair, yeah. And I didn't think that we would be able to compete, but I mean, they put CeeDee Lamb in a box. They put
Dak Prescott.
They put Pickens in a box. I mean, now, do I expect them to get some catches for some yardage? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just don't let them have that explosive play. And they did that. They did that. Held them to 108 rushing yards. I mean,
monster.
Javonte Williams did punch it in a couple times, and he said he was going to, kind of get his get back.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I expected that, but yeah, they looked good today. I'm excited.
Yeah.
6-2. Next week they got.
They're still first place.
First place in the AFC West. Next week they got the Texans, who did look pretty good this week. But yeah,
it looked better than they have.
Yeah,
they look better than they have. Yes,
say that.
But five game winning streak against the
pretty
5
good.
teams they were supposed to beat. So I can't complain about that. 6-2, first place in the AFC West. I know Kansas City plays Monday night, and
Commanders. Kansas City vs. Commanders.
Yeah, they got scary.
And also, Jaden Daniels won't play, so.
No, Marcus Mariota is probably going to get the start there. So.
Yep. And also, Cowboys fans, y'all still them boys?
Ooh. A little trash talking from Jerome Schefter.
Shade has been thrown.
Yeah.
But yeah.
By the way, the Cowboys hasn't won in Denver since 30 years, 1995.
Yep. We still own the Cowgirls.
You're now America's team for the week.
All right. Well,
want to roll that top 10?
Roll that top 10. Let's do that real quick. All right.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So here's who I'm thinking, and let's debate on some of these. Top 10, and this is no particular criteria. Like ESPN going into week 8, this is how they had it. And I'm just loosely basing it off of this, but they had Detroit at number 1 and coming off of a big win against the Buccaneers. I can agree with that. 2 losses. It's arguable. I think that their strength of schedule also plays a factor in that as well, because the number 2 team that they have is the Colts. And I think that the reason they're not number 1 at 6-1 is because of their strength of schedule, and they haven't really played a whole lot. So that's kind of where I'm at there. Does that make sense? I kind of agree with them to that in that sense. Philadelphia at number 3.
That's acceptable.
And I accept that as well, because they have been so inconsistent. And I don't know, and I think that this could work out, that if Philly gets things figured out with their run game and their pass game and get some guys back from injury, they will be in the top 1, 2, or stay in 3. But I think not being top 1 or 2 is very understandable there. Now they have the Buccaneers at number 4, and I would say that with Bucky Irving out, Chris Godwin out, Mike Evans out, I think that one kind of, they're a good team. Don't get me wrong. Baker Mayfield, MVP candidate, hands down. I don't know if they're the 4th best team. Let's go through the other ones, because they might be. They have the Rams at 5-2. They spanked the Jaguars, who are a playoff contender right now. Last week.
Yep.
And they had a bye this week, so I I don't know about that one. But Sean McVay is a good coach. They have a good team, good offense, but
Yeah.
the Bills. So this is one they had a big win today against a very bad
Yeah.
team coming off of a
Yeah.
bye. They should have absolutely dismantled the Panthers.
Yeah.
But the loss, the last two losses that they've taken have been very suspect, like not typical. They just didn't look like they were clicking on offense. And that's kind of a problem because that's what keeps them in games. It's kind of like the Cowboys. Their defense sucks. You got to put up 30 points at least in order to win. And so I can kind of agree with them at 6. The Chiefs at 7. If they win on Monday night, then I might bump them up a lot higher, only because, like I said, they're inevitable.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're just if Patrick Mahomes can figure out his offense and getting Rashee Rice back, I think that they could be a problem.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Okay.
Green Bay at number 8. Seahawks
Yeah.
Seahawks at number 9.
Yeah.
San Fran at number 10, which after this
Okay.
week, I don't know. And then the Broncos at number 11,
Oh.
New England at 12, Pittsburgh at 13. And then after that, it just kind of starts falling off. So what do you guys think? And I have some up-to-date like standings and like point differential. Who's your number 1 overall right now?
I think the problem right now for me at least, choosing a team is
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
apparently the number one problem for me right now is my Wi-Fi, but no, the number one problem is it's like everyone's good and no one's good.
There's like
The
this.
league,
There's like
the league has been so inconsistent so far this year. It's just been like so far it's just been who's who, and we haven't really been able to figure it out.
Right. It's like there's almost only 3 tiers, really. It's like the good teams, the teams
good, bad,
that
and ugly.
could be good, and then just wow, you are bad. Like and we have in our tiering system, it's been like a solid 7 teams, which usually isn't that bad, that are just like bad, like real bad, like not even close to being in the conversation. Like Saints, Titans, Jets, Giants, Dolphins, Browns, and then you start Cardinals, the Ravens. They're injured, but the Ravens, the Raiders, like they're just bad teams, like really bad, like no hope. Like just go for the draft next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree with you. It's just we got to find this top 10 right now. That's what we're looking at. So if you had to pick your top 10 right now, who would your number 1 team in the NFL? They're winning the Super Bowl tomorrow. Who is it?
Well, when you phrase it like that,
that's kind of how I got to think about it.
You know what?
Because I don't like any of them, but
I agree with you. I think if you put it like that, as of this week, the most likely team to keep on winning, I'm saying the Colts. They are the most hot. They haven't had a bye week yet.
Yeah.
They're an absolute train right now. They're 7-1 with a 4-game win streak.
Right.
I think as of right now, the hottest, most likely to win team in the league. They have a great offense, by the way. I believe most points for them out of any team. They have 270. I think the Colts.
Okay.
Okay.
I can agree with that. Only because they're not just beating teams, they're handling teams. Like it's not, some of these games aren't even close. The only one that was close is probably a team that's going to make our top 10, and that's the Broncos, which came down to a field goal.
Yeah.
So I agree with that. Who are they playing in the Super Bowl? How about that for number 2?
The Colts. Okay.
Oh.
So throw someone from the NFC.
No,
I would say.
I guess it doesn't have to be.
Yeah. All right. Well, Ed, I think that's where I was going with that anyway.
Yeah.
Again, it's as of right now. I think with the way their defense is playing, I would be happy throwing the Lions at number 2.
Okay.
And then if not them, and this is again an if, and obviously they're not healthy right now, my other team would be the Buccaneers.
Okay.
I want the Buccaneers to be somewhere in the top 10. Probably not, especially as with their injuries in the upper echelon, but
I think that's where I was going. And that's the only thing keeping me away from the Buccaneers right now is they are so beat up that I think it might catch up to them.
Yeah.
You know, they got an easy win this week.
Yeah.
They did what they were supposed to do. They got it right with after the Lions game. But, they played the Saints. You're supposed to beat the Saints. They beat the Saints handily. So they did what they were supposed to do, but I just think that they're so beat up that, when the playoffs come around, if they can get Mbuka back and some other key pieces, yeah.
Bucky Irving.
Yeah.
I think they'll be better, but it's just I don't know if I can put them in my top 2 with how beat up they are.
That's what I was saying.
Considering the other teams that only have 2 losses.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so I like the Lions. I think that if my team was in the Super Bowl, the Lions are probably the team I don't want to play. Just because of how explosive they are. And then the next one, in my opinion, you guys can correct me, are probably the Eagles. Because I think that all of the pieces are there. It's just they got to figure it out. It's not necessarily like the Buccaneers where it's like you're missing all your pieces. You have the team, they're just all injured. AJ Brown, he's a head case.
Sojourner.
Yeah. Saquon has kind of been real quiet this year. But if they get him going, we know what Saquon can do. And then
we saw it last year.
Devontae Smith is also a force. Dallas Goedert. You got all these pieces.
Yeah, same pieces.
Same as last year. So
but Philly fans want to find Nick Sirianni.
Yeah. So I would say Eagles just because of the 2 losses that they had back to back, one of them being the Giants.
And then the Broncos.
Yeah, I might have them at number 3.
Okay.
I can agree with that.
Okay.
I don't think that's a stretch.
So that brings us, Cooper, to your next one. And you already said the Buccaneers, but there's another team right now that is very hot. Very hot. In fact, has the second best point differential. Can you name them?
I think I can. I think that's going to be the Patriots.
I think you're right. And they are smoking teams. And Drake May is putting up MVP caliber numbers. And their defense looks pretty good.
And dare I say right now, they have proven, they've proven more. They've been more consistent than the Bills. Yeah. The 2 Bills losses have just been not great. Lost to the Falcons and lost to the aforementioned Patriots.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that. What do you guys think? Tomorrow's a Super Bowl. Would you rather play the Patriots or the Bucks? Or would you?
Man,
who would you rather not play? I guess I should say.
Okay.
As the Detroit Lions, I would rather not play the Patriots.
Right.
The Bucks is a team that the Lions have already beaten,
and are beat up.
And they're already beat up. The Patriots are
still young team.
Hot.
Right.
5 wins.
Yeah, 5 wins.
And they're a young team, like Giovanni said.
Right.
Drake May and Booty.
Yeah. Henderson.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry,
Yeah.
Will Campbell's a dog.
Ramondre Stevenson.
Christian Barmore.
Yep, they're good. They've got a team. They've got a good head coach too.
Mike Vrabel, man,
he's a
former coach
winner.
of the year.
Yep, he's a winner.
Yeah, he is.
He just knows how to get it done.
He's a kneecap biter. He falls into that same camp.
Oh no, like the Dan Campbell.
Yeah. So I venture to say Patriots then Bucks. Bucks at 5.
I would agree with that.
Okay. All right. So here's where it gets. The next 5 is where it gets kind of sketchy,
Dicey.
You've got the Chiefs,
of course,
who are out there at 4-3.
Yeah.
But then you got all these teams that have 2 losses. Green Bay, I'm going to call that game against the Cowboys. That's a loss because
Steelers.
You shouldn't be tying. Yeah, and and this is pending what happens tonight with the Steelers as well, which they're losing to them. So
yeah,
you got Green Bay.
Yeah,
you've got Seattle, whose offense looks amazing right now, and their
JSN, bro.
And
he's a star.
And their defense isn't far behind it. You got the Bills. We haven't brought them up yet.
No.
You got the Rams,
who look good even without Puka.
Yeah.
Right. Well, but that also falls into our injury category. And then you've got the Steelers.
Okay.
So what do you think? Here's what we got right now. We've got the Colts, the Lions, the Eagles, the Pats, the Bucks.
Okay.
Number 6.
I think we were talking about it a little bit. My problem with the Chiefs is that, yes, they have beat the Lions, but they lost to the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
They lost to the Jags.
They lost to the Eagles.
And they lost to the Eagles.
Okay.
Which is like the Eagles, like we said, they still need to figure things out. And the loss to the Jags is the one that I think is holding me back the most on them. Granted, you could say the same thing for the Lions, where the Lions lost to the Chiefs, who is a team who has only beat the Giants, the Ravens, and the Raiders.
Right.
It's kind of a thing that goes both ways, but I think looking at the Chiefs' strength of schedule and the games that they have won versus the games they've lost, I don't think they're going to be number 6 for me.
Okay.
I think they would probably be closer to 8 or 9.
Okay.
But
yeah. Okay.
as to who goes to number 6, it's almost a toss-up for me. I think it could go a lot of ways with that.
Well, so I'm thinking this is tough too, because Josh Allen and the Bills have looked so bad recently in their last couple losses. But they're still
Josh Allen and the Bills.
It's still Josh Allen and the Bills.
Yeah.
And that's where I kind of get hung up on. You have Green Bay, and we'll keep an eye on this game, but they're not good and they're really good all in the same breath. So like I said, these next 5 are going to be really hard to pick. So we might just have to wing it on a couple. Why don't we say, based on like scoring and record, like we need some sort of algorithm here.
Yeah.
Because the Seahawks are really good too.
Yeah.
It's so difficult.
So hard. Okay. I like the Bills.
Okay. That's an acceptable pick.
Bills at 6.
Yeah.
What do you think about Broncos?
Can't say I'm mad about that.
Broncos or Seahawks at 7?
I'm going to say Broncos.
Yeah, again, that's another one where it's like you can kind of go both ways with it.
Yeah.
Like the Broncos are really like their defense is
Lights out.
incredible,
Right.
but I think
As long
what
as Patrick Surtain's not really hurt.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that too.
I
Hopefully
think
he'll recover quickly.
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. I think
So
I would have to
7-8.
go with
That's
the
kind of a
Broncos.
that's a handshake deal there.
Yeah.
Green Bay only has a
Seahawks still look really good with JSN, and
They do.
they're just clicking right now. But so are the Broncos. So I think
Today's game
7-8 could be
today's game definitely helped me feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Holding their offense to what they did and putting up as many points as they did. Both land and sea.
Yeah.
Land and air.
Yeah.
Anyway. So now we need to think about the Packers, probably the Rams and the Steelers. Is who I'd really say. Packers, Rams, Steelers, Chiefs. I'm not a fan of the Chargers. They just don't. They don't excite me. Pittsburgh, if they can pull out a win against the Packers, they definitely have to go higher than the Packers.
Yeah.
So we're at 9. We need 9 and 10.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think about the? I mean, if the Steelers beat the Packers, I would say put the Steelers at 9.
Yeah.
And put
would
put the Rams at 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rams at 10.
Is it fair to do
good.
that to the Rams?
Even without Puka.
Yeah.
And with the injuries.
But that's our reason for putting them at 10.
Yeah, and because they're so good and they don't have Puka.
Yeah.
Do you put them at 9 then?
Personally, I would do it. I would put 9 for the Rams.
I think just because we haven't seen the Steelers, well,
they really haven't scored many points. Here's the thing with the Rams is they're not even 20 points away from the next closest top 10.
But they also have allowed the second to least points.
Right. Their defense, which is surprising because that's not when you think of the Rams, you think of Sean McVay, you think of that offense, you think of how fast it clicks and how many receptions those guys get. I agree with you there. That's a good point. Their defense is stifling this year. But their offense there's not a lot of weapons there. Kyron Williams is good, but
I think we might have to just flip 9 and 10 based on. Oh well, no, because if the Steelers lose, you can't put them in there.
Right. Well, so we could put the Rams at 9.
Sure, that's fine.
And then number 10 will either be Packers or Steelers.
Sure.
What about the Chiefs?
Sure.
Oh, you're right. I think it'll be Steelers if they get the dub, throw them at 10. Chiefs
if the
Steelers lose, throw them at 10. I think we could.
If the Steelers lose, Green Bay is at 5-1-1 with a win over and we're going to leave them out of our top 10.
I think here's what I'll say. The Packers have beaten the Bengals.
Okay.
Bengals.
The Cardinals.
Okay.
Cardinals.
Lions.
The Lions, which was a fluke. I think we all agree.
Yeah, it was a fluke.
Hypothetically, the Steelers.
Hypothetically, the Steelers and the Commanders, who have looked
beat up.
Yeah, beat up.
They've lost to, and this is not a tie, by the way, which they tied the Cowboys 40-40.
Yeah.
They lost to the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
Throw that out there. They lost by a field goal to the Browns.
Yeah.
I think that is what is
really hanging us
really
up.
it's off-putting.
Mm-hmm.
Is you look at the games that they've won / lost and tied, they've only had a few the only really challenge, and it was the first game of the season, was the Lions. And then everyone else has just been not looking great or beat up with the Bengals, Cardinals, Browns, Commanders, and then that whatever the heck that game was against the Cowboys.
They have the 12th worst offense
Yeah.
in the league.
I think
But the
they're
4th best defense.
Yeah, with Micah Parsons, yeah, it's very strong. But I think it's kind of like, I think they're like the Colts, but bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Are they in our top 10?
Oh, man.
I have no idea.
Are they better
and this
than
is
Are they better than the Chiefs? That's where I'm at right now.
Personally,
think- I think if they played on Monday Night Football, I would watch that game and it would be a good one.
Yeah.
I honestly,
I
with
think
the
that
state of the National Football League, I don't know who would win.
I think that if right now you put the Steelers versus the Chiefs, neutral site,
Yeah.
give me the Chiefs.
Okay.
If you said Chiefs versus Green Bay neutral site, that's where it gets a little dicey.
Right.
But
That's what I'm saying.
Still
That
give
would
me
be
the
a-
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Okay. So who would lose by less? The Steelers or the Chiefs?
Maybe Chiefs?
No, I'd say Green Bay.
Did I say Steelers or Chiefs? I meant
Yeah.
Steelers or Green Bay.
I think
less?
Green Bay probably loses by less. I just don't
Yeah.
think I don't think the Steelers offense. Well, their defense looked really bad against a bad team in the Bengals. But
Okay, that's true.
The Bengals offense has never been the problem. It was their defense. So it's like I don't Steelers defense was supposed to be their best attribute, and they're not right now. Although they are holding Green Bay to 14 points.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say we'll leave that open for Monday night.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
the Chiefs could help us out, lay an egg.
Yep.
And make this really easy.
Yeah.
I'll say this: whatever you come up with Monday night and roll out, I don't think between spots 9 and 10 I'll be mad about.
No,
I don't think I'll be angry about whoever's there.
I'll tell you what I got. I'll tell you guys before it goes out.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
that's so. Right now we're saying Steelers.
Yeah.
Green Bay. Chiefs.
All
right. Okay.
So then from the top we got Colts, Lions. Third, did we have Eagles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fourth, who do we have in fourth?
Pats.
Yeah.
Patriots.
Because they're hot.
Yeah.
And healthy, per se.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep rolling through them. I totally forgot our order.
Bucks.
Bucks.
Bills.
Yeah.
Broncos.
Battlestar Galactica.
No, not quite. No Bears or Beats.
No Bears.
Seahawks 8.
Seahawks.
Rams 9.
Rams.
And then the potpourri of Steelers, Green Bay, Chiefs.
All right, that's a good list.
Yeah, I mean they could make it really easy. Chiefs could lose on Monday night, and the Steelers could win, and we don't have to think too hard about it.
Think too hard about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say: playoffs come around. It's going to be fun. It is going to be really, really fun to watch the playoffs.
That first round bye is going to be huge because some of these teams, there's going to be some upsets for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. Like I don't want to play the Bills in Buffalo. You know what I mean? Like if they're sitting at the 6, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's not in January.
Not June.
So.
Okay.
Well, that's good. Good list, boys. Good list. I think that's kind of.
I was happy with
what we're looking
that.
for. Yep, I like that. So.
Okay.
All right. So. Anything else for the good of the order?
I don't think so. We
Uh,
talked about the MLB.
can
Talked
we
about the
talk about
NBA.
Cavs?
Yeah.
Cavaliers? Okay. The Cavaliers are now 2-1 after a Knicks loss, a Brooklyn win, and a Bucks win. I think Donovan Mitchell is probably the best player of the Cavs right now, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
So there's Evan Mobley as the second best leader, and Jared Allen, he's still an animal. But other than that, we're looking really good right now. Lonzo Ball, great pickup by him. I think he might be healthy, but hopefully I'm not wrong. Thomas Bryant, I don't even know if he even played this year already. I don't even know, but I think that's a great pickup.
He didn't play
And
against the Bucks. I know that he didn't
yeah,
play.
he
But
did. Okay. So honestly, I think the Cavs are looking really, really good right now. So that's what I have.
Yeah.
yeah, I would agree. I think I hope they can make it to the playoffs again. We're
Yeah.
only 3 games in, but they do look really strong. They look like a well-balanced squad. Like you said, Evan
Yeah.
Mobley, Jared Allen, Donovan Mitchell, and then once Darius Garland comes back, I mean, then they'll
Yeah, and
really,
Max Strus as well.
Max Strus, just get on a roll and
Yeah.
keep it going.
Yeah. Yep.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, they're an exciting
Yeah.
team. It's been impressive that they've been able to keep that core group together as long as they have in today's league. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
you all the trade rumors, and I'm sure there will be some that pop up here before the All-Star break and stuff like that, but I just
Yeah.
I just want them to stay healthy somehow, some way.
I hope. I hope this trade is worth it, bro.
I think the big thing is most of the people on the Cavs roster are not so much motivated by money. They know the squad they have around them. They know that they can win.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
look at some of these other guys who are big bag hunters. They're going to whoever pays them the most.
Yeah.
But just a lot of smart cookies on the Cavs is what I'm seeing.
Well, just competitors. I like to look at it
Yeah.
like that. Like they want to
Yeah.
compete rather than profit, I guess.
Yeah.
You know. And
Yeah.
I don't want to pin that on a guy
Yeah.
like KD who is now kind of chasing money, being on all these different teams. But he's already proven he can win a championship. So
Yeah. We got the Pistons, we got the Celtics, and we got Raptors for this week.
okay.
Yep.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, it will.
And
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys one thing. I think
Yeah.
this is going to happen, but I don't know if you know, video production and graphic design at the high school. Every year they take a trip to a Cavs game because they have like a media day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think I've been invited to go to the November 13th game against the Raptors. So I'll have
Sweet.
to report to you guys on how that
Okay.
one goes.
All right. Good luck,
Um,
Coop.
Little live
Yeah, well,
interview.
and that's it's a good amount of time away. So
Yeah.
we got time, but yeah, I'll get some more deets on that and
Yeah.
keep everyone posted. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
All right.
that.
that'll be fun.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, boys.
Other than that, though, I
Other
think
than that, just make sure, guys.
Subscribe to Ohio Sportscast just so you can watch Giovanni Schefter breaking news and the updates. Subscribe to Top Gun Podcast. Subscribe to Smee Sports. Subscribe to famous YouTuber Tom Grossi. And subscribe to that.
I think we need to add like just a banner that just goes across like
Just a
the
little
whole
ticker.
time. It's just a motioning like the news
Yeah, the little
update
bug,
banner that
yeah.
says, and it just says subscribe to everyone, and it's got all the
Yeah.
channels listed out.
Yeah.
But
Alrighty.
Yeah.
just make sure you guys remember that it's not about.
It's not about being right, it's about
There you
sounding
go.
There we go.
confident.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
See you guys.
See ya.
Right. See ya.